kitchen. Okay, just some dill pickle, right? Here's our dill, and this is our cucumber we're gonna use to make the pickle. But also we're gonna use carrots. We're gonna use this carrot in there, right? And we're gonna use these bell peppers, which are green, gold, got orange bell pepper, and we also got red bell pepper, just for decoration. And I've been using bell peppers to put inside these pickles, right, off lately. And let me tell you something, they taste really good. Also, for this, we're gonna use some vinegar, okay? And how I do it is I heat up the vinegar, okay, just heat it up. Ain't gotta boil it, just heat it up, get some heat in there, sprinkle a tip of salt in there, and then I pour it in the jars after I cut up the ingredients. So what I'm going to do now is cut up the ingredients, and we're going to put them in these jars. Okay, you could buy these jars wherever. They're not that expensive. You cover right there, airtight, seal it in it. Okay, so we're just going to cut up these pickles, cut them up, and then get them right. So to give it flavor, we're gonna make it dill. This is the dill right here. We're making dill pickle, okay? Simple and plain. So first, let's start off with getting these ingredients cut up. We can start off with our cucumbers. As soon as we cut them up, all right, we're gonna put them in the jars. We're gonna start out with the cucumbers. So we're gonna cut them up, start stuffing in the jars. But while that's going, let's get this vinegar going on the fire. We're going to use white distilled vinegar. That's what we're going to use. We're just going to heat it up some. Right, enough to fill 3 jars that we're going to use. We'll probably use 4 jars, because these ingredients do head up fast. Right, so this is our cucumbers. Cut them up. Hopefully they could fit in the jars. Okay, so that could fit, that could fit. Slice them like so. And while we're doing that, we can already start putting them in the jars. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. You probably need a 4th jar, which is going to be a lot of mix, possibly more. Start putting them in the jars. Let's get this next one going. Making these pickles is not a forever job, okay? It's a quick thing. You can just get in the kitchen and get out. And I make them because I take them to work. I like taking pickles to work with my lunch. All right, I make things at home, so I don't have to stop at the store and buy all this crap, which is very expensive, especially these days. Right, so make homemade everything. There's cucumbers. There's regular cucumbers. And I think we need another jar because we have quite a bit of ingredients here. Let's get another jar. We can always wash it up. Wash your jar. And with another jar added, what we're going to do is put some more vinegar. And now we're out of vinegar, but we do have some more vinegar. We have some more vinegar, okay? Thanks to bottle right here. So with the vinegar in there, we're going to add a pinch of salt. A pinch of salt. That's it. We're going to keep adding these cucumbers in these jars. We're gonna put more ingredients in these jars. Okay, we start out with the cucumbers. We're using 4 jars. Hopefully everything could fit in them. Also, we're gonna put the bell peppers in there. And so we put 5 pieces in each jar. And let's use another jar. Use it for work. Take your pickles to work, okay? One more jar added. That means we're going to add more vinegar. Alright. That's it. Put some more vinegar. Heat it up. We're just warming the vinegar. That's it. So once I put the ingredients in these bottles, okay, the vinegar is warm. All I do is just pour it. I pour the vinegar over these and that's it. Let it cool, and when it cools, then I close the jars. That's it. Okay, so now for the carrot. Let's cut up this carrot right here. We're going to use it to decorate our jars also. Okay, cut them in long pieces. Just like that. And spread it among the jars evenly. Really nice colors. And when these carrots are pickled, they taste really nice. And that vinegar also. You know what I'm saying? That's the carrot right there. Long straight pieces. Nice decoration. Nice colors. See that? And your ingredients could really add up fast. Okay? You could really add up fast. Stuff them in the jars. Evenly distributed. And kind of get them standing up so they kind of look uniform in there. Okay? I got some more right here. More right here. Alright, so there we go. Cucumber and carrots. Cucumber and carrots. Alright, so put some more right here. That's that. Good, so let's get this out the way. Next, let's cut up our bell peppers. We have 4 different color bell peppers. Alright, we're going to use these because they do taste good when they're pickled also. While we're doing that, the vinegar is being heated. And this is your green bell pepper. Okay, get rid of the seeds as much as we can. And if they get in there, oh well. Now let's cut up these peppers. So we gotta cut them like long ways like so. Alright. These bell peppers taste good. They're pickled. So that's the red bell pepper. This is the green. See that? This is the orange bell pepper. Like I said, the ingredients add up fast. Before you know it, you got every jar is full. Probably need more jars. So that's it for bell peppers. Alright? Red, gold, and green, just like Rasta. You know Rasta? Yeah. So let's put this, we're going to start adding these dill. You see this dill right here? Let's start putting this in the jar. In the middle, preferably. Add these dill. Okay, this is the dill right here. We're making dill pickle. So here's the dill. We'll put it in the middle of the jar. See that? In the middle, or wherever you like it. And we do have a whole bunch of dill, which is a lot for flavoring. Right, so we're gonna add it all because we're not gonna leave nothing behind. Nothing gets left over. We had this dill in the middle. Alright. One more jar here. I'll make it like some type of uniform in there. And we have some more dill, which we're going to spread them amongst the rest of these jars. And we're going to find some type of space for those bell peppers. All right, we still got space in these jars. So we used up all the dill inside the jars. This goes here. Now, our next ingredient. Okay, so this is one jar. We're going to mix the colors. Bell peppers, okay? Just mix them in the jar. So this is orange, red. And like I said, these bell peppers taste so delicious. Right? And they're pickled. Green. Just spread them amongst the jars. Okay. Put some here. Red bell peppers. Yellow. Green. Next thing we're going to add to it is some pimento seeds. We're going to put some pimento seeds in these jars. You know what I'm saying? And you could just take one to work. Just take one of the jars to work with you. Yeah. Yeah. Could probably do that for the week. So that way you'll never be out of pickles while you're at work. You see? Green bell pepper. Pimento seed to get that extra flavor. You can also put some other stuff in there, but we're not gonna overdo it with these jars, okay? Because we're not trying to take away from the flavor of the dill. All right. What is the name of this subscriber? All right. Red bell pepper. Just stuff it around the edges of the bottle. Make it look nice, okay? We're going to use up everything. We're not saving anything back. Got to make space for them. I didn't know that bell peppers tasted so good until I tried it the last time. You can try it too at home. All right, get your bell peppers and your carrots and your dill pickle. These jars, stuff them in there. I make pickle regularly because I love pickles. Okay, you don't have to buy this at the store. You can make it at home. Just take a few minutes. Dig. That's it. Got a few pieces of pepper left. We're gonna find some space in these jars. Stuff it in there. Or you could get a bigger jar. Make your life more easy. Alright, we're almost done. I could smell that vinegar on the stove already. It's heated up. Now ready to pour it in the bottle. So when I pour the vinegar in the bottles, I wait until it cools before I cover it. Okay? Or you could cover it before it cools. I just wait until it's kind of cool before I cover these bottles. Alright. Just bell pepper, fold them on top like so. And there you go. So now we used up all our ingredients that was on the board. You can see right here, nothing left right here, right? besides seeds. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 5. So now we're gonna add pimento seeds. Pimento seeds, and that's it. Like 5, 6 pimento seeds. Some more over here. Pimento seeds give you nice flavor also. This is your pimento seeds, okay? That's it. Finito with this. So the next life movement is to pour the hot vinegar in these bottles. I'm gonna start one by one. Put them to the side. Let it heat up some more. You see the steam coming off the spot? That's vinegar with a pinch of salt in there. And just like that, you have your pickles for the week. Just the way you like, with dill, pimento seeds, right? Just got done eating quarter pounder and 2 large fries. Okay. Okay, so the vinegar is heated, and we're going to pour it in these jars. It doesn't have to be boiling, okay? There you go. Pour it in these jars all the way to the top. So this jar number 1. We're going to let it cool down, then cover it. Jar number 2. Vinegar all the way to the top. Jar number 3. Right. Jar number 4. Hopefully we have enough vinegar for jar number 5. Let's see. If not, we'll just heat some more. No big deal. This is jar number 5. And what do you know? We do have enough. Okay, we could hand this little bit over to this jar. And your fish. Stove off. That's how fast you make pickles. That's it. What we had? 17, 18 minutes? Didn't take a long time, did it? That's how fast you make pickles, okay? Look at it. Dill pickles. The dill is in the middle. See that dill right here running along the side? Then you got your cucumbers. Got your cucumbers. Those black things floating on the top, those are pimento seeds. Why you're seeing the steam? Because the vinegar is warm. You get what I'm saying? I heat the vinegar. And then you got your cucumbers, looking at here. This is red bell peppers. Then we got green bell peppers. Then we got carrots. Okay, more dill. Orange bell peppers. We got yellow bell peppers also. Right? That's it. And we got 5 jars total. All we use to make these 5 jars is half of bell pepper each, a bunch of dill picked up in the store, 4 different color bell peppers, but half because we use half earlier in Escove's fish. Right? 3 cucumbers, 3 regular sized cucumbers, and that's what gave us these 5 jars. And some vinegar heated with a pinch of salt, and I do mean a pinch, bing, and that's it. So it's going to be cooled in the next 5 minutes or so. When it's cool, all I got to do is get my cover right here, put it on top, seal it, and I store them in the refrigerator. So when I'm going to work, I just open the refrigerator, grab me a pickle, or I could take some out of the bottle and put it in my lunch container or whatnot, and then I'm off to work with my fresh dill pickles that I made. See how that works? You know, put Scotch bonnet. No, that's a whole different thing. This is just pickle for eating. No Scotch bonnet. You could put Scotch bonnet in yours, right? This is a whole different thing. You're talking about pickled pepper. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, this is what you're talking about. Pickled pepper. This is a whole different thing with onions, hot scotch bonnet pepper. You understand? I put jalapenos. This one has jalapenos. You can see the jalapenos in there. This is a whole different thing. I do a lot of pickling. Okay, I like pickling pepper. This is pickled pepper. You know what I'm saying? Onions, bay leaves, thyme is in this. That's a whole different thing. This is pickled hot pepper. I used this today for my escovitch fish, which came out lovely. Right? Yeah, carrots, onions, garlic, whole different type of pickle. This pickle is just for me to eat at work. You know, I just eat it at work. That's it. Right? You can make all types of different types of pickle, you know, okay? You can make pickle. You could add ginger root in your pickle. You could add beetroot for changing the color. You can add jalapenos. You get what I'm saying? You could put jalapenos in this if you like it spicy. I'm just not trying to take away from the dill too much, okay? I like the flavor of the dill. The dill is right in the middle right here. This is the dill. You see this green leafy thing right here? Yeah, I'm not trying to take away too much from it. That's why I don't put too much stuff in there. Okay? So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. We just had 21 minutes and we finished in under 20 minutes. Hope you enjoyed, and you can make your pickle at home. Take it to work. Right? And share it with your coworker if they're nice. If they're nice, they're not nice, don't share it with them. Okay? Be nice. It pays to be nice. You probably get some nice deal from your coworkers. Stay safe and keep safe, and I'll catch you on the next live stream, okay? One love.